Hey, it's Chris with Blind TV. Been quite a while since I've recorded some footage, so kind of let you guys inform. This video is about a little review on my machines and my garage and stuff. Uh, Went to Brimstone Recreational Park with Julian from Adrenaline Junkie Prod. That was awesome. Probably one of the funnest times I've had. It's definitely a blast. We'll be going back up there. It's pretty cool. But I came home and my buddy Chuck snuck into my house for my, I guess, Christmas present and redid all my lighting in my garage. You know, blind people. It was a dungeon. It was dark. So he put all LED in here. I mean, just redid everything. And this is kind of give you an idea of what it is. I mean, super bright. All LEDs. Just everything is so lit up. Get to work, you know, I can work on my garage, get my tools, and you know, there's press, compressor, tire machine, all that good stuff. But humongous thanks to him. Just well lit. When I first came in, I turned on this light, and it was last night, and I'm like, my gosh, I've been gone for a few days, and man, everything's so bright. I didn't even think about it, and opened up, turned on these lights, and I was at awe. Humongous thanks. This is a big deal for me. Still got a couple more bulbs in there, but he's got them, and we're gonna install it. He was telling me about that. But he was super stoked for me to come into it. But you know, this review is kind of more of a review on my machines. So I've had this machine since 2016. Yeah, YXZ flat tire. That I plugged it pretty hard up at Brimstone, and we tried to put 30 plugs into the sidewall of that, and that didn't work out too well. My overall, I got 2,000 miles on this machine and love it. I will take it anywhere and everywhere and have no problems. I have cam work done to it. It's flashed, the block off plates, front and rear bumpers, lights everywhere. It's got stereo. Me and a friend of ours, have you seen the video, custom Nerf bars, and those work great this last week. Back trunk that I got for a birthday present. Guys, I can lug this thing 1 mile an hour, and I can climb it, and I have climbed it, and I've rock climbed it, and never had a problem. I got a recluse in it. It does work great. You know, I got a temp gauge in there, but you know, I can't see it, but it's for people who are riding with me to kind of get an idea. But those are the two lights, and then that's the reverse light pods. Pretty bright for a little 4-inchers. Right there, one on each side. That works great. My overall opinion, I've rode this thing in every condition that you possibly can. Got a winch on the front, works great. 4,500 pound winch to be exact. Viper Midnight, good company. Never had an issue with it. I've had this thing vertical. I pulled it on a tree, and the thing just works great. I've rode this thing hard, guys. No clutch problems. I'm still running original clutch. Nothing, no issues. My axles aren't loose. The only issue is a flat tire that we tried to plug 30 plugs in, and that didn't work out too well. Love it. It's my favorite machine, hands down. I mean, I'm avid Yamaha, and wouldn't have it any other way. But on the same note, the one things I do wish I could change are the seats. They're comfortable, they're all right. Look, just kind of want better seating, and eventually get a different cage put on it. I do have a V-bar and intrusion bar welded right there. I've rolled it twice, and before I adjusted my shocks, I plugged it and bent the front bumper, so I have this bumper. It's a custom bumper. No one else has one like this, made like this. Got a big nose in the front, and I'll tell you what, it's not bent, not nothing. This one, the boys at Super ATV hooked me up with this. Love that back bumper. The shocks I have adjusted according to my riding style, and I don't go ass end up or buck down, nose down. It tracks flat. I can get as much air as I possibly want on it, and I don't ever have to worry about flipping it. It does great. Next machine I have is the 11 800S. Man, when I got this thing was the biggest piece of junk I ever seen. It had no back bed, didn't have the side fenders, didn't have a hood. They had factory seats in it. These are 1000 seats, which are way more comfortable. Love them. Seat belts. This transmission was bad, and we didn't know it. We took it out to the dunes, and the thing blew up. Wiring harness was shot. Didn't have tail lights. What else? My gosh. Oh, front and rear windshield, stereo. The ECU is bad in it. Shocks were shot. And the tires were junk. I love it. This thing is wonderful in the trails. It owns the trails. I can take this anywhere rock climbing, and it just climbs and climbs and climbs, and I don't have issues with anything. Never had a blown belt yet. You know, it will inevitably happen, but as far as this machine, it's so underpowered, but has enough power to keep the fun factor up there. It's my trail machine. I mean, right now I got a snowplow hooked to the front of it because, you know, it's wintertime. I do have contracts where I do snowplow and stuff like that, and that's what it is. We just got back from our trip, and I just kind of threw stuff in the bed, but that's the back bumper. You can see I've been through some stuff with it, you know. I do have a receiver hitch on it, and it's got A-arm guards. Had put some Yamaha heritage on it. I've got some Yamaha Bighorns. A friend of mine hooked me up with, and because my other ones were shot, so they work. They do have 14s on them. It's what came with the machine, and I have no problems with it lugging. I can pull it anywhere. I can take it anywhere. I can trail it, and it's been in the dunes. I have paddles for it, and that thing rides and rips everywhere I go. You know, the shortcomings on it is, I'd have to say no power steering, but you know, it's fine. I don't have to have it. I can live without it. And the constant maintenance on a razor. If anybody who owns a razor knows that you are maintaining it like crazy. Bushings are terrible on them. If you get a good set of bushings, it's good. I got a good set of bushings on it now. The axles were shot. I've had axle issues. I've fixed all that. But to get it to this point, it's just a constant every deal. You know, the doors were a big plus. And, you know, I need better shocks. The shocks are crappy on it. But, as far as that, you know, I'm not real... I don't like the gauge cluster. I don't like the fact that from time to time, when you're shifting gears or whatnot, getting from high to low to reverse or whatnot, you gotta slow the belt down. You can't, you know, it's not like you can in the Z, where you can get into gears, you can throw it in reverse, get it out of reverse, go into drive, you know. But I mean, everything has their pros and cons. It's a good machine, 800S. I wouldn't. You know, if I had 1,000, cool. But if not, you know, it's just it's a really cool. It's a good machine. It don't leak. It don't do nothing. Don't have issues. I can start it up. I probably need to get new spark plugs and wires for it. Now those LED lights do light up when I turn the headlights on the front bumper. This one has a winch as well. You know, I'm always going to be avid Yamaha, but I do own a Razor as well. I mean, the shortcomings about the Yamahas, well, no, the seats and probably the lack of short tires. You know, the new 19s come with 29s, which is great. I have cam work done in this thing, so I can gear it lower and have no problems. Julian from Adrenaline Junkie Prod, he has some video footage that's going to show me lugging this thing up 90-degree hills and turns and stuff like that, and I have no problems with it whatsoever. The thing has never given me no guff or any crap, or I felt like I was like didn't have enough power. The thing goes everywhere. You know, now I'm able to work in my shop a lot better, and with tons and tons of lighting. Hopefully I'm gonna do some more content. I'm changing the front shocks out in the 800S this weekend, and then I'm gonna put a tire or tube in the Yamaha this weekend, patch it, tire it. You know, I do have a tire machine right there. that I can pull out and, you know, just kind of get that. But the trip going to Brimstone, guys, my overall view of Brimstone, beautiful. Smoky Mountains, guys. If you guys ever get the opportunity to go there, go there. I will be going back. It is phenomenal. You can't ask for a funner place. Trails are gnarly, cool. And they got stuff for beginners, you know, stuff that are just green trails that you can just trail around and just enjoy the scenery and the views. We saw Nitro Circus out there. That was cool. Oh, Travis and all them. They were thrashing on some razors, 900s. And then we went to Washington, went up there and visited my wife's sister and saw the DC and had to throw down on that, and that was fun. But the overall view of my machines is, you know, I'm happy with them. Don't got no issues. And then, you know, big deal is the lighting in this garage is why I wanted to film this, to kind of give you guys an idea of seeing the videos in the past where it's kind of dark and whatnot. Now it's real bright. And it's well insulated, you know. I got my jacket off. It's 28 degrees outside and it's 70 something in my garage because I just turned the heater on for about 5 minutes and turned it off, and then now I'm just kind of working in here. So please, guys, I'm gonna try to get some more. We're talking about doing better editing and stuff like that. I apologize. Blind people problems, you know, got to deal with what we're working with. And like, subscribe, share. Enjoy it. You guys check out Adrenaline Junkie Pride as well. Cool guys. Love it, man. Very fantastic, good group of people, and they're all about the trail riding and stuff. So just remember, stay safe and don't let life get you down. I can't see. Blind guy out.